Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am planning in my Erin Condon vertical neutral for the week of November 2nd through November 8th, and I'm going to be using this faux fall foil kit from Sweet Kawaii Design from last year. So I picked this up and I just never had quite the right time to use it. So I am going to use it this year, and I used it in my print impression weeks a couple months ago, last month maybe at this point, and I loved the print impression version, and I also have the regular vertical version, so I'm going to use that this week so I don't lose another opportunity to use it before I dive into Christmas. Guys, I know I've got the full month of November, but I don't know, I just don't want to miss it. So I'm going to just get into this. I am planning, currently, it is Tuesday night of the week before, so I usually don't plan this early, but I've got a good chunk of time here to be able to film this and get it done with, so that is what I'm doing. Jensen just went down to bed. I don't think he's actually asleep yet, but Drew is down there in the bedroom with him going to bed anyway, so I figured why not stay up and get this done. So that's what I said, I don't have too much to talk about, so I'm going to just start with the headers, and I put them down the top every single time, and then I do the checklist, and then the second row of headers. So that's what I'm going to be working on, but let's see, we had our first, oh guys, this is way crooked, sorry. I know some of you guys may not, the lines may not even bother you, may not even notice, but for those of you who do notice, I apologize. But yesterday we had our first snow of the season, and at our house, it's probably an inch of snow, maybe a little more. It didn't really stick on roadways or anything. It was tiny flakes here. But I know the cities around us all got much larger flakes, so my husband at work said that he got quite a bit more snow than we did. We did not get a chance to take Jensen out in it, so we're just pretending like it didn't happen and it wasn't his first snow. I mean, I know it's not that big of a deal, but I was really kind of hoping by the time we got home it would still be snowing so we could bundle him up and go take pictures and stuff, but it was not. It was just really gross. So that did not happen. We're just pretending like it didn't snow. But it was also the first day that my brother stayed home and watched Jensen for us. We were in this awful limbo between being able to start daycare and me going back to work. So for the part-time weeks that I've been going back to work, we've had to have my dad and bonus mom watch him, but my bonus mom has MS and they just don't want to overexert her, so they could not commit to 3 days a week when I am back to work 3 days a week this week and next week. So my brother luckily has off on Mondays, so I asked him very nicely if he would want to watch Jensen before I tried to find alternative options, I guess, and he said he did. The only thing is that my brother's never really spent a lot of independent time with an infant, so they both did really well though. It came home and everything was just fine. They survived, so that was good. I don't really know if too much exciting happened over the weekend since I last filmed, honestly, since it's just Tuesday, but I am going over to Darchelle's house on Thursday with Jensen to watch Hocus Pocus and dress the boys up in their costumes, which I think if you watched my video last week, I think I mentioned that already. But yeah, it's been pretty uneventful. We did just get back home from my dad's house I had mentioned in last week's Plan With Me that I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to make it work to do the Tuesday night dinners, just because it would be a lot. And we went and we started watching The Conjuring, which is funny because my husband does not do like ghost type scary movies. He'll do like Saw or slasher movies, things like that, because like those things you can kill. But like ghosts, possession, spirits, things like that, no, he does not do those kind of movies well. But for whatever reason, he's like, yeah, I'll watch The Conjuring, it's fine. But I think we got like maybe an hour, no, I don't even know if it was an hour into the movie, and Jensen just was not having it, so we had to stop the movie. But I felt really bad. It just seems to be between like 6 and 8 p.m. lately. He's just a total terror. And I don't know if that's the developmental leap that he's supposed to be in right now. But it's not fun. Luckily, he sleeps really well at night, so it's like kind of forgiving, but it was a lot. Like, we didn't get home till after like probably till almost like 8:40, and we've been trying to start his bedtime routine at 8, so he's down a lot later than he has been the past few nights. But oh well. I think that's all I really have to talk about. I picked up the dogs from the groomers today. Colby looks really cute with his little shave. We do that for like one of two reasons. One, I don't know, his fur is just really soft, so it gets kind of not matted. He doesn't really get matted fur, but it looks mangy. Like even, I don't know, even if I brush it and wash him and brush it in between grooming visits, he just looks a little odd when his fur grows out, because it's not coarse, it's very fine fur. And once the like snow starts to come, if we can keep his hair short, like ice doesn't get stuck up in his paws, and then like the ice melt doesn't get stuck in there, so it's just easier if we keep his fur cut short, especially in the like super hot summer and the winter. Right now I am gonna use this gold washi from Simply Gilded. Because this kit has like a faux foil look to it, I thought it would be nice to actually put foil with it. But I don't know, I guess I'll go ahead and white this out just because I know the bows are clear. But I think the sticker goes up pretty high anyway. Oh, I do have something I can tell you guys, because by the time this goes up, I'll have to remember to make sure to put this up late enough in the day on Sunday. But by the time this goes up, I can announce that I am back on the Sweet Kawaii Design PR team, which is awesome. I don't know, I missed being on the PR team. I mean, I know I kept up with like videos and things like that, but I don't know. I like being on the PR team, and I don't know, I hope that I'm not too salesy about things, but I like promoting Tasia's stuff because I've been using it for so long now. The vinyl is just so, it's premier vinyl, like in my opinion, but I just love using her stuff, so I like telling everyone about it. And I feel like when I'm on the PR team, I can tell even more people about it, so I really enjoy it. And I'm so happy that Tasia asked me to come back. Made me feel really good, like being gone with Jensen and just being a mom and going back to work and juggling everything. I don't want to say it's been easy, but I think I've had to prioritize things a little differently. Planning seems to be taking the back burner a touch, but it's also my self-care, so it's not something that I was ever going to let slip. Are there a couple days here and there that I have just not even looked at my planner, not even once? Absolutely. Do I feel like my world is on fire on those days? Absolutely. So I've been trying really hard to make sure to put my planning up front. With that being said, I don't know that I'm going to be doing the Amanda Rachley Doodle Planner next year as my journal. With Tasia putting out her planner, I think what I'm going to use that planner for is actually like a journal with almost like a picture and a journal and a planner all in one. With that, oh gosh, what kind did I get? I think I got the Canon Ivy. I've only used it once because I bought it with the idea that I would print a picture of Jensen every day or print a picture of something every day to put it in the planner and then journal along with it. And that way I can keep track of like his milestones in there and like it be more like a family scrapbook almost. I used to scrapbook with my mom all the time when I was little, and she scrapbooked all the time. So when she passed, my brother and I inherited her scrapbooks, which are really cool to look back on. So it would be less of a personal journal and more of like a scrapbook and journal of our daily things, which is more of what my Amanda Rachley Doodle Planner journal has kind of turned into. I have put a lot of like my frustrating thoughts and my feelings towards things in there, but I also want to share that, like, I want to share my spreads in my journal, and it's like 100% writing, but I want to be able to share that with you guys. But because I write super personal stuff in there, I don't feel like I can share it all the time without blocking some things out. So I don't know that I've actually really ever shared that journal with you guys in general. And that really is just because I've written some personal things and things that I can't really openly talk about with people. So that's why you won't see much of my Amanda Rachley journal aside from my habit tracker page. I also don't use like the monthly overview, and there's just parts of that journal that I'm not using. It's a wonderful planner. Like I love it, but it's just not, it's not fitting what I thought that it would, I think is what I'm trying to say. Let me put in my habits. I'll be tracking the same things that I have been, I believe. I ended up putting tummy time again this week. I'm still not convinced that that's something I want to track. Okay, so would it even be a video, a plan with me, if I didn't have something go wrong because I forgot to do something? So I know I was talking about habit trackers. I don't remember what I was talking about necessarily. I think what I was going to be tracking. And then my memory card got full. So I need to put this last one down and we're just going to dive back into this like nothing ever happened. It's actually Halloween evening now. The town that we live in is, how do I put this kindly? They kind of do whatever they want, and well, Halloween was still a thing here, but we decided to hand out candy because I didn't really see the harm in kids coming to my door getting candy, so we went ahead and handed out candy, but I think we had like maybe 10 trick-or-treaters, and then it was like a ghost town in our neighborhood. But our town was pretty much up in arms about like, we're not gonna let people tell us what to do kind of thing. That's not how I feel. You know, if our town had decided to not do Halloween or to, I don't know, put some social distancing rules in place, I would have been all for that. So it is what it is. We handed out a little bit of candy, and now I'm finishing this because Jensen just went down for the night, and yeah, I'm gonna finish this. I did go ahead and pull in some of these leftovers I had from the print impression kit that I used last year. So I pulled those in just in case I wanted some extra functional stuff. But We had a really, really good day actually. So I can talk about this super fast and then we'll get into the plans for the week. But Jensen actually slept like 9 hours last night, which was terrifying because he's never done that. And honestly woke up thinking he was dead because he's never gone that long in between like feedings and waking up and during the night. But he woke up so happy. He was in the best mood ever. So we had a really great day. Side note, this is actually the only like quote box, so I'm going to be using that up in the corner. We went to Zeb's like we do every Saturday morning, and that was really nice. Which one do I do? This one? Which one do I do? I feel real dumb all of a sudden. So we went and did that, and then we went to the Lewisburg Cider Mill, which is actually quite a haul from our house. But it was very windy today, guys. The weather was perfect except for the wind. So, and you know what? There it is. I'm going to use this sticker up in the side for reading today because it's like a little book and a cozy couch kind of situation. Not for today, for this week. So I'm going to put that up here. Still working on the Light Between Oceans, but I also could start the November book. So I'm hoping I can get the Light Between Oceans done in the first half of the month, and then the second half of the month I can read the November group read. But we just kind of went and checked it out, and I'm really excited to go back next year when Jensen's old enough to kind of do that kind of stuff. But it was super nice to do that. Swung by my dad's house. We had Jensen dressed up in his Halloween costume all day, and that was really fun because we had to go run a couple errands, and he was like turning heads everywhere we went. So that was kind of cute. I have a bill on just Monday, I think. I'm going to put that in. And then we came home, and we've been watching The Queen's Gambit on Netflix. I think we have like 3 episodes left, but I am really enjoying it. So it's, I don't know how to really describe it. It's about chess, kind of, but it's about this like, I don't know. I would just go watch the preview. It's kind of dark twist on things. Like, it's not a happy show. It's like a drama, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, we've had a great Halloween. That's all I'm just trying to say as I'm rambling here. We had a great Halloween. It was really a good experience for Jensen. He was in a great mood, and now he's passed out, so couldn't have asked for a better day. I am going to use the weekend banner this week. I'm switching things up just a touch, just because there isn't this beautiful plum color over on this page, and I want it there, so let's get that added in. And then, so for the past several weeks, I've been doing my workouts in half boxes at the very top of the day. But my friend Stephanie last week actually did clouds down in the bottom washi, and I really liked the way that that looked. So I'm going to be doing that this week. I'm going to pull out 4 clouds and the icons that go with it and put those down. Okay, so I got those down. Let me put in bath nights with the quarter boxes at the bottom on Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday with the little bathtub icon that I've been using. And I am 1 short of the bathtub stickers in my sticker book. I have them, I just apparently I've gone through them. I need to restock, so we'll just get those 2 down, and I know that the other one goes there. So let's go day by day. Okay, so for the sake of my sanity, I am going to be doing a voiceover and speed through for the rest of this. Jensen is down for the night, like I had mentioned in the video, and I would like to sleep while he's sleeping, so I am gonna edit this as quickly as possible, and in doing so, speed through. So, Monday I'm going back to work. My brother is gonna be watching Jensen, but I don't have any other plans that evening aside from going to work. So I'm using a lot of functional stuff and just kind of figuring out the sizing and placement of where I want things and leaving it pretty simple. So, sorry about all the yawning. I'm like really tired. I'm like going downhill fast. So on Tuesday, I'm taking the half box and rotating it on its side to layer it on top of the full boxer. It's been a while since I've done this personally, but I didn't come up with this. A lot of people have done this before. It's just a really great use of space and materials, especially if you have a beautiful functional / decorative full box that you can kind of turn into a layered masterpiece, I guess. It's also trash day, so I put those stickers up, and because I am back on the Sweet Kawaii Design PR team, I needed the Freebie Friday and $2 Tuesday sticker to remind me to make those posts on Instagram. I also put down that trash day typography sticker. It's from Little Pretty Paper. Wanted to remember to say that. Other than that, on Tuesday, I'm just putting down functional stuff because I do have the day off, but I don't know what we're doing yet. The plumber and then the guy that needs to come fix our back door, I'm hoping Drew can get it figured out so that they can come on Tuesday or Thursday next week, since those are the days that I have off. But we'll see. Like, my husband would actually have to make the phone call for that to happen. So Wednesday, again, I don't have anything going on Wednesday other than my workout, and I put the little water bottle icon up there to remind myself to charge my hydrate bottle. Thursday is another day off, and Darshella and I talked about going for a walk that day, since it's probably like the last day that we both have off that it's going to be nice. So that would be super fun to be able to go on a walk that day. Friday, it is my husband's payday, so I put the quarter box layered with the little icon in there for that. And spoiler guys, I have nothing planned for Friday either, so lots of functional icons and stuff this week. Saturday, we will probably be going to Zeb's, but at some point on Saturday and Sunday, I'm thinking I would like to try and fit in my skydive. Since it's been rescheduled twice, we're just kind of waiting for a nice day for me to go. But we're, I think, going to be in the 60s and 70s this week and into the weekend. So that's pretty amazing for this time of year. I want to take full advantage of being outside as much as possible before it gets like nasty again. Sunday, we don't have any plans as of right now other than football. But you know, football is still up in the air right now with scheduling and all that stuff. So we'll watch it if it's on, and if it's not, we'll watch something else. But that is pretty much it. So what I'm going to decide here in just a second is if I want to use the wacky holidays, and I do. I end up putting them above the date cover, which I think worked out really well, actually. Oh, yeah, I'm going to be filming a Plan With Me. Okay, spoiler, I guess. I don't know. I do that every week, but putting those down. But I think that's about it. So I'm just going to let this leave off here, and then I will close out the video. Okay, now I'm done. I will leave it alone at that. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I'm so happy to be back on the Sweet Kawaii Design PR team. I really love the freebies this time. They're super cute. So I don't actually have my freebie or any of the others to show you, but you can join the Sweet Kawaii Design Facebook group and they will be pinned in the announcement section. But you can always use my code KAYLA10 to get 10% off your order, and then you'll get my freebie as well. I tried to pick stickers that I use quite a bit, and hopefully you guys will be able to as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this Plan With Me, and I will be working on getting that bonus video uploaded this week. So bye guys.